Hey guys, welcome back. This is PFL Swift for the first time in a long time, talking about fucking draft leagues. I'm sitting here. I was on the soup last night, so I'm fucking hanging like an emo's earlobe. So I thought there's no better time to do this now than talk about everyone's fucking teams for the return of the greatest league in the history of draft leagues, PFL, of course. Which, if you don't know by now, you're not gonna know. So yeah, we'll get fucking straight into it. This is going to be the team rankings. I'll talk about my team because there's no point in doing a team and not like a team breakdown for mine. Because I don't know. I don't want you to know what my fucking thought process is going into it, because they'll just use it to fucking prep against me like a bunch of bastards. So I don't know. So I'm gonna go straight in with Edwin. Now I have. Hang on a second. I have notes on teams somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna go off a rip. And if it's nothing like the fucking notes that I put in before, then fucking I've changed my mind on teams. I'm gonna just go on about it. I said it's rankings. I'll see if I can find the rankings in the chats after. But anyway, so we're gonna look at Edwin's team first, which is Kieran, Gliscor, Moltres, Swampert, Miltank, Vileplume, Mawile, Urshifu, Necrozma, Morpeko, and Dusclops. I think, obviously, his only ice resist really being Mega Mawile, and to an extent, Miltank with thick fat, obviously, is a bit of a problem for him. Simply because he's just going to get fucking slapped by ice. Which is funny enough because he's got one of the best ice types in the game. And it doesn't resist ice. But other than that, the speed tiers are kind of ass as well. Honestly, like, I don't see how... I can see what, like, there's a lot of power in the team and his main instinct's going to be to break, but he's got no speed control and a relatively slow team, so he's just kind of asking for trouble, if you ask me. So yeah, I think I give the team like a 6 out of 10 or something. It is what it is. And next up we had Quentin, who had a fucking bastard of a team, to be honest with you, because he has Mega Venusaur and Mandibuzz, which pair together really well. Then he also has Gastrodon, which has Water Absorb. He has Escavalier, which is only weak to fire, but it's covered by Gastrodon, Rotom Heat, Mega Venusaur. It's just fucking one of those annoying teams that, like, no matter what you want to throw at him, he'll always have like a switch into it, unless you do like a fucking solid. I think if you're going to try and break his team, you need a solid flying type, maybe, with some sort of coverage to hit Mandibuzz and Klefki. But then Klefki can kind of just fucking hit you with a dirty wee Prankster Thunderwave or something like that, you know. So it's one of those teams that I actually rated quite highly, because it is difficult to break, and then obviously the main focus of his, like, the main fucking threat in this team being Dragapult, which is one of the best Pokemon in Draft League. I don't really fancy a chance of breaking it down. I genuinely think he's going to go through the season just basically being a fucking asshole, and as soon as you struggle to break his shit down, then he's going to bring in Dragapult and fucking Dragon Dance and make it look like some sort of fucking genius level shit, even though it was just the most basic bitch idea you'll ever have. But that's neither here nor there. Fucking a plan's a plan, isn't it? It's just more than most people can say they had for the fucking draft anyway. So apart from me, apparently I have a good team this time, so we all know I'm gonna do fucking shit this year. Oh yeah, I just fucked it. I've you know me, I've got a good draft. I'll do shit with it, and then I'll pick up fucking Mega Sceptile at some point, and then we'll be having a jolly old time. Then you got Jordan's team. I actually really like the Hydreigon, Mega Lopunny, and Slowbro core. for like offense. That's if he probably wants to use Slowbro to play defensively, but if he did a life orb set, with regen, I wouldn't honestly blame him, because when you get High Dragon, Lopunny, and Slowbro, who all can momentum in and out as well with U-turn or teleport into each other, it's kind of like a fucking annoying core to deal with in the first place. I think I give Jordan like an 8 out of 10, I believe. Scolipede gets speed boost, and the Fire, Water, Grass types aren't amazing thanks to Leafeon, and then Entei not being... I don't rate it that highly. Yeah, it's a good team. Some things missing. I think his speed tiers are quite decent, to be fair. He's got a good hazard setting, a brilliant hazard setting. His removal is okay as well, so I mean, it is a good team. I give it 8 out of 10. I can't remember the exact fucking nuances of what I marked on it, because let's be honest, my fucking head's mangled at the minute. I feel like I've been fucking honestly out for drinks with Bill Cosby. So yeah, we're gonna go to Scott Baker's team. Scott Baker's back in majors. I think he was in minors last season. Obviously then the year-long hiatus, so hopefully we'll see him back to his best and challenging for second. So yeah, so he's got Zygarde, Scissor. It's a very Scott sort of team. Milotic, of course, he's had a lot of times. Tauros, which I fucking made him realize it was good. I made most people realize it was good because it's just fucking my Pokemon that I never draft. The thing is, people know what I'm going to do with it now anyway. Well, that's more the point, is the fucking don't. But anyway. So, Scissor, Zygarde, and Mega Diancie are incredible fucking Dragon Fairy Steel cores. Incineroar, Milotic, and Shaman, their Fire, Water, Grass, is incredible also. All of them get some sort of fucking useful being a bastard mode sort of shit. I think Haunter kind of lets his team down a bit. It is fast, it is strong, but it's definitely not Gengar. Even then, like, there's a lot of tier 5 ghosts and stuff that are just better than it, in my opinion. I suppose most of them are tier 4, aren't they? So I don't know. But then again, if you're getting a tier 5 ghost, you're kind of getting the low end of the spectrum anyway. Because it can't take it, like, never mind a super effective hit. Like, if you're looking at a ghost and you're thinking, I need to hit it with Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse or fucking whatever. But like Haunter, you can just hit it wherever you want to, and it's just going to fucking fold like a hot Mars bar. So other than that, speed tiers aren't great, like, that definitely let him down. His hazard setting was Mega Diancie, Mesprit, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Here, what's that fucking X stuff? Hang on, I wonder if this is... This better have audio, or I'm just gonna fucking... I'm gonna upload it with no audio and just gonna fucking read my lips. Fuck yous. Yeah, so I think I give Scott's team like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It was one of the top ones for me. And then I think we're gonna move on to Scott Fitzgerald. So from Scott to Scott, we're now on, and he has... Kieran Black. I'm just gonna move us over, probably. Yeah, I can do that, can't I? Yeah. Make it look like I know what I'm doing. Fuck it, why not? It's Christmas. Or not. I don't fucking know. I don't know what day of the week it is. So Scott, right, has Kieran Black. He has Mega Alakazam. He has Caldeo. He has Salazzle. And yeah, that's his main powerhouses, which is just a fucking bastard to deal with. He's got Galvantula, which I don't think is actually as good since the release of fucking Heavy Duty Boots. But it is what it is. It's still a good Pokemon. Gets Unnerve, which is what I would normally run with it anyway, just because, you can catch people out to try to use a berry. And especially when it comes to them just trying to stop hazards, really. Fucking, I don't even want to know what that was. Togekiss Porygon's an annoying core with, basically, Porygon 2 can just sap up all sort of fucking hits that Togekiss doesn't want, and Togekiss quad resist fighting. So, It's one of those annoying combos. You've got Lomomola for wish passing. You got Ferrothorn for extra bulk. You got actually Togekiss. You got Togekiss for wish passing as well. Actually, then Kieran Black's just a fucking one of those Pokemon. Like if it gets in for free in a bad position, you can pretty much say goodbye to something. Whether you want to or not. Other than that, yeah, I definitely give Scott's team a 10 out of 10. He has decent hazards. He has all the hazards he needs. He's got solid removal, and he's just got fucking power and speed. I mean, there's not really much else you can ask for from a team. Next up, we got David. I think it was another highly rated team for me. Let's go to the end of the thing so you can see Chris's team at the end. So, David with the Rillaboom, Arcanine, Slowking, Galar Core. Or it's not even the core, but like Rillaboom kind of helps it out with the extra recovery as well. Arcanine can recover. It can teleport out. Rillaboom can U-turn out, and his water type is Jellicent, which is just a bulky, annoying fucking Pokemon to deal with. Got good hazards again with Gigalith. Vikavolt for webs. Landorus can set rocks. Cobalion can set rocks. He's got good speed tiers as well. Right? Did he? Yeah. He's got Persian. Rillaboom's fucking can go as fast as it wants. Maybe I can't remember exactly. I think he's okay. Speed tiers, they weren't great. Like they weren't amazing, but they were okay. It'll be interesting to see how he does. Even he can normally go 9-3 most seasons. So I expect him to be in the playoffs regardless. Kevin S. This team I didn't love. Once again, I find that Tappy Finney kinda with the Dragon Fairy Steel Core being Tappy Finney, Dracozolt and Amoonguss. Right? No. Wait. Well, yes. So there's two cores, yes, that's right. There's two cores, there's Typhlosion, Amoonguss, Tappy Finney. Tappy Finney hinders Amoonguss's usefulness because it likes to spore or maybe fucking toxic shit. And I think that kind of hinders. Unless it goes to the Mega Slowbro Amoonguss core, it's also an option. But even then, like Mega Slowbro's got a lot of versatility in the sense that it can toxic shit and be just a fucking general pain in the ass. And Tappy Finney hurts that as well. Then, of course, the fairy terrain, fucking misty terrain, also weakens Dracozolt's attacks, dragon attacks, which it means like if you've got a ground type, but you're not even worried about a fucking dragon attack because the misty terrain's slowing that down. You got Weavile, which is quite fast. I think he had his speed was okay. His hazards, I think, were just Golurk, Diggersby, and Berserker. Diggersby, you don't want to run it, and you don't want to be forced to run Berserker or Golurk, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. He's doubling up with ground type too, for whatever reason. I think I give him a 6 out of 10, which I think might have been one of the lower majors scores. I think minors have kind of dropped a bit more. So Chris, fucking every time I battle him, he fucking haxes me in one way or the other. I think last time it was a flinch burn from his Aerodactyl on my Corviknight, which I still haven't forgiven him for. But anyway, so he's got Mega Beedrill, which is speed, it's power, it's momentum, it's fucking great. Aegislash, Tapu Bulu, and Como as the Dragon Fairy Steel Core, which I actually quite like. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a fucking solid looking core to me. I didn't like the fire water So he's got fire water in one, and then he's got grass and fairy in the other. So he's kind of like they kind of like bleeding together a bit, and I suppose he's Crawdon too. Maybe so he gets away with a bit. Maybe just Volcanion acts as his fire type with solid water type coverage. If you think about it that way, I guess that kind of works. He's got. I mean, I suppose it just sounds like I'm repeating the same shit, but people majors know how to draft, and you may as well just fucking put it out there now because they're all gonna have good hazards, good removal, some decent speed. He has Jolteon. He got that quite early on, which was a bit of a surprise to everyone, but is what it is. They'll have recovery. They'll have their cores covered. They'll have their immunities, so shit just can't spam them. Because I find a lot of Pokemon when there's immunities, they tend to get things that are kind of overly powerful, in the sense that or even there's not a lot of resistances, so you can kind of just spam it. Things like normal is only resisted by steel, rock, and then immune by ghost. Ghost, I think, is only resisted by dark and immune, and then normal type are immune. So them types tend to be very spammable. So everyone kind of has the type to just prevent themselves from getting fucking rinsed by some random bullshit spam. So it is going to sound like I'm repeating myself a bit, but I don't think I necessarily am. I'm just, like I said, people in majors know how to draft. So yeah, I can't really. There's not really much to say about it. I'd say the fucking minors draft would probably be a bit more entertaining, simply because you're just standing here fucking blowing smoke up people's arses because they know what they're doing. Apart from Darius, of course, who has Coco, Skarmory, and Garchomp, which is, I think if you're going to get Garchomp, you need a Pokemon that resists, something in the, you can't have a steel type that doesn't resist ice. And you definitely can't have a fairy type on top of that with pretty much no bulk in Tapu Koko, which is one of my bigger issues with this team. He does have Blissey, which can tank shit. Greninja's not great because it's not overly bulky. Flareon's bulky, but you don't want to be bringing it every week. And Lapras is bulky, but you don't want to be bringing it every week. So, his ice resistances are either not that bulky or something you don't want to be forced to bring. It'll be interesting because it's also, Darius is very much on his high tier shit, whereas he likes to prep with Mons more. If he has Medicham, Greninja, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Gengar, he's going to want to try and squeeze them in every week. So it does kind of hurt that whenever certain things of his is in the bracket of Pokemon that are niche, and you're not going to want to bring every week. Dickheads like me and fucking Kevin S, we'll run what needs to be run, even if it's not the most fucking powerful Pokemon. As Darius goes kind of like to have a sort of mold. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on with that. I dare say he'll do well, because he normally does tend to do well. Unless he's got some shit going on, like his missus finds out he's doing fucking draft leagues or something. Which he likes to do about fucking 30. Then we've got Kevin L, the man who didn't want to go to majors for about fucking 6 seasons. And he's now been here for a couple. Yeah, he's got Corviknight after, I think, was it last time we were playing? What is I think I had semis last time. Who did I have? I don't know. I think I had Corviknight and fucking I just walled one of his Pokemon with. So I'm gonna assume that's why he has it. Which is obviously bullshit. But yeah, Corviknight, Aromatisse, and Goodra. Corviknight's a whole different tier. I do like Goodra. I've used it a lot. It is a Pokemon I'll take if the dragon options are fucking barren. But yeah, there he has. Then Aromatisse, it is useful, but I don't rate it. He has Mega Gallade, which some people also say is one of the best Megas in Draft League. I mean, yeah, it's caught me out a few times, but like I just don't rate it. Like fucking, I've been caught out by all sorts of bullshit, to be fair. So Corviknight, Rotom Wash. Oh, sorry, it's Dragon Fairy Steel, it's Rotom Wash. Or Dragon Fairy Steel is Corviknight, Aromatisse, and Goodra. Like I said, I'm fucking hanging like a gypsy's tit. I'm seeing double here, to be honest with you. Fucking. Right. Anyway. Is water, fire, grass. We'll try it again. It's Meganium. It is Chandelure, and it is Rotom Wash. I don't know. I don't like it. And it's slow, it's bulky, it's serviceable. What's his speed? His speed's fucking Scyther, Gallade, Lando, and Ambipom. It's kind of all similar speed. Like, the fast ones are all at kind of the same speed. So, I mean, you prep to outspeed one, you prep to outspeed them all. So yeah, Scyther I love. I used it. Did I use it last season in PFL, or was that PCR or some shit? Fuck knows. Can't even keep track anymore, because, like I said, I barely fucking know my name anymore. There's a bit of fucking pube on my mouse pad there that I never use. I don't know why, I'm not sure. So yeah, I think I rated this team relatively middle of the park, like 7 out of 10 or so. It does have good coverage with like Pokemon, Corviknight. You got Chandelure, which is kind of covered by Corviknight, Muck, Alolan Muck. Even things, even if you don't want to bring Meganium, you do have options for weak cores in here and there. He's double up and flying, and I will tell you something about Scyther. See if you can guarantee there is no webs, or no rocks. Scyther can be one of those Pokemon that wall Pokemon, it should not be able to fucking wall. Like, I'm pretty sure I walled a Megalopony with it, in some random draft league, fucking, like, the CMC, I think it was PCR actually. Like, I just straight up walled a Megalopony with Scyther, and there was fuck all like the guy could do about it. And I don't know if it was just because it was out there, but it is just fucking incredible Pokemon. But other than that, yeah, his team's kind of middle of the road. Speed's okay, it's serviceable, it's meh. Then went Toasty. Toasty I think normally drafts well, but I didn't love this team. And I'm going to try and remember why. Because it's just me trying to remember shit. I should probably just go into it blind and just fucking react to them like I can't. Let's see. Zeraora, fast, great, love it. Mega Aerodactyl, great, fast, fucking squinty, let's be honest. It's like, if you're a gambler, you use fucking Mega Aerodactyl, basically. You got Mamoswine, which is also a bit risky as well, because it's basically Axle Crash or Triple Axle. So you're fucking playing the risky game there. Blaziken is a powerful Pokemon, both ends of the spectrum, so it's good. I like it. Silvally, be whatever you want, but it's a middle of the road kind of Pokemon. I like it for its parting shot, mainly, and whatever type you want it to be. Mew can be anything you want. Knowing Toasty will probably be defensive most weeks. Primarina, fucking absolute nuke of a Pokemon. I really do like it. Venomoth, setups options. The Dragon Fairy Steel is what? Steelix. Wait, was this one that was missing? A dragon? This one was missing a couple of types. Let's see if we can figure it out right now. So she was missing a dragon, but she was also missing something else important. Was it grass? No, Gurgeist is there. Was it dark type? So there's no dark type, right? No dark type. There was no dragon type. So what you could do is go in with Psychic Spam, with maybe like a ghost coverage from Mew. Basically, Silvally's gonna have to cover something a lot of the time. I think. Um, there's my team. Perfect, flawless, fucking beautiful in all its splendor. There may as be fucking light coming off it. Like, I don't know, that team's like, what would be the best way to describe it? Let's think. Well, it's got speed, obviously. It's got strength, obviously, with the zoom roll. It has a zoom roll, so I mean, it's got the fucking bunny right there. That's everything. Plus, it's got Zorak, so I can just be a twat every game and just fucking try and. I think it's basically gonna play hide and go nuke with fucking Zorak. Fucking t-shirt there, but. So yeah, it's gonna be a great team. I'm gonna win the league with it, and no one can do anything about it. Fuck God. Charles has a odd team, if I remember correctly. But it's Charles. He'll make it work. He uses bonkers shits that make no fucking sense to anyone. But there's a whole ass Gyarados right there, my Gyarados, with Infernape and Superior, which is an incredibly offensive Fire Water Grass core. The Dragon Fairy Steel core, which was Haxorus, Rabombi, or Comfy, and Bronzong was it's a pivoty kind of core in it, I suppose, in the Bronzong. There's power there as well. It's an interesting team for sure. I think I kind of give it a middle of the road, lower end of the spectrum team. There's power, there's speed, there's things that do the things. So I'm sure it'll be alright. I'm sure it'll be just fucking fine and dandy. Let's see, I'll move it over here. I know it's a wee bit fucking shitty looking, but because my fucking ego's out of control and my face needs to be on screen the whole time. We've got Adam. Yeah. This cunt. He's gonna fucking stall someone with Sylveon, Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, probably Wish, Kangaskhan, defensive fucking Charizard X, Girder, Tangrowth, Jirachi. He's just got a fucking ball bag team, really. Find out he's just gonna be a fucking dick. Thinks he won one fucking pool tournament and all of a sudden he's got his license to go about fucking life being a tool bag to everyone. Yeah, and Torn T, which is pretty cool. So he's got a dickhead team with Torn T. Yeah, Charizard X is pretty cool too, I guess. He's got good speed, got good hazards, got good removal. It's a good team. Yep. Don't know what else you want me to say about it. I don't want to give the wee ball route too much fucking praise, to be honest. So yeah, and then we've got Blur, Celesteela, Cinderace, Flygon, Rotom Mow, Quagsire, Stoutland, Mega Tyranitar, Clefable, Buzzroll, Frostlass, and Behemoth. I don't know why I don't love the team. I just don't. He made finals last season, so he knows what he's doing. I feel like Mega Alakazam kind of did a lot of the work for him, so it'll be interesting to see how he does with Mega Tyranitar. I'm sure it'll be grand. It's Blur. You can be annoying with Clefable. Like, a lot of the Pokemon have things to switch into, so he should be fine. If he's not, then he's not. Yeah, it should be good. We'll see. I'll probably keep up with power rankings and stuff. I'll be doing recaps, which you give power rankings on at the end of anyway. So we'll see how he gets on. He had a middle of the road team as well, I think. So yeah, there was all that fucking jazz. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to move on to the minors teams. And I know this is probably a bit of a fucking boring video, to be honest, but we all know it's the recaps just come for anyway, so we'll just steam on through. I'm sure they're just happy to see my fucking face again. So we got Corey first. Now, I like Corey's team. It was Sylveon, Excadrill, and Latias as his Dragon Fairy Steel, which was quite nice. Latias getting batting past, Lopunny getting U-turn. I think this is one of those teams. Clawitzer. So is Firewater Grass Core is really, I don't know, I think it's going to be overlooked. But I think the thing about it is it can nuke things, kind of, and it can trap things with Decidueye's Spirit Shackle, so you kind of do have to play around with it. Like, you can't just let Clawitzer in with its Mega Launcher and fucking smash whatever's in front of it. But on the other side of the coin, you have to predict whether he's just doing it to gain momentum into something he wants to gain momentum into, and just turn out instead of nuking something. Incineroar gets Parting Shot, which is perfect for Lopunny to start fucking throwing up a Power Punch or whatever. He does have Gigalith, so like you could pair that with the Sand. The Decidueye gets U-turn as well, by the way. So I think that's what I like about his Firewater Grass Core, is they all momentum out, whilst either dropping your attack and special attack or doing damage. Incineroar can also U-turn as well, of course. So yeah, that's why I like that team. I actually appreciate Rotom Fan as well with its electric flying coverage, which is like it's more reliable than a lot of Pokemon get, because although I'm pretty sure Zapdos got Air Cutter, it hadn't got Air Slash yet. So it's kind of one of those Pokemon that's I think it's a bit of a bargain, because electric flying coverage is actually pretty solid. He's got good hazards, good removal. You know, Frostmoth is a setup option as well. You know, he's got all the options there. I did rate that team highly. Shield had, I think it was, I like the fact that me and Chow, I think me and Scott had different sort of opinions on this team. See, I was kind of thinking he could do either, and a little bit of, so his Dragon, Fairy, Steel, Mega Mawile and Salamence could get boosted by another Fairy or Steel type. You know, we agreed on that. Obviously Salamence, Mega Mawile both getting Intimidate was kind of helpful. I was also kind of interested to see if he would do a Life Orb, Slowking, Life Orb, me and Xiao, regen sort of mini offense. He is missing the Dark type, which I would think he should probably try and pick up. What was beaten? Anyway, I think he should pick up a Dark type. That'll complement the me and Xiao and Slowking build, because it gets Slowking, I think, gets teleport. Me and Xiao gets U-turn. So that could be actually really interesting. I might even try and fucking throw something like that together sometime in another draft league, because I think it's super interesting. And sort of the fast-slow combo kind of helps out too. You know, if you get that with Zoroark, you'd be fucking laughing, you know. Or even like a Mega Absol or something, like, or Houndoom or something, could be pretty cool. But see what goes. Or Hydreigon, of course. So that was that core. The Trevenant, Flareon, and is it Omastar? Was that, no? There's the Trevenant, Flareon, Slowking. I'm not as fond of as a core, since the pair of them are weak to Ghost. Poi2, obviously, probably the best Ghost switch in the game, simply because unless you've got a Ghost and fighting coverage, you know, it can pretty much tank whatever it wants to tank. Obviously it can't tank everything, but you can set it to tank anything, but it can't tank everything, which is interesting. I did rate the team highly. It has good speed with Raikou and stuff in there too. Right, me and Xiao, that's all 8 speed. Dog Trio. So yeah, I think Shield could do well. You know, Shield could really climb and surprise some people. We've got Dana, of course, as he has an odd, more sort of bulky defensive idea for a rain team, and I'm not sure how that will work out for him, to be honest, because he has the Pelipper, which is standard, the Barraskewda, which is standard, then he's got Toxicroak, He has dry skin, which means he'll recover when he's in rain. Mega Scissor, which likes rain because it removes a lot of that fire problem. Then he's got Eldegoss, which is regen, which helps because it means he doesn't have to use synthesis. He has Kingdra, which is standard for offense. He's Thundy T, which can take advantage of Thunders with a higher base special attack that Thunder's Incarnate doesn't have. Is interesting. So it's kind of like he does have the offensive parts, but it's a lot more defensive than your standard rain team. And he doesn't have the electric coverage with the electric terrain with, Alolan Raichu that seems quite popular with rain. He's got Hubon Bound, which is a powerhouse, but let's be honest, being deathly weak to U-turn in Draft League is devastating. It might be alright on ladder, you can get away with it because not everyone's going to prep for that, or not everyone's going to, people in ladder, people build for whatever's popular, so I don't think Hoopa would be that popular if it's legal. I don't know if it's legal or not because I haven't played ladder in a long fucking time. But, yeah, I would be interested to see that if it can work. I've seen people try to make Mega Venusaur work in rain, and it's like, a part of Mega Venusaur's whole thing is that it can recover, so it wasn't great. But Mega Scissor in rain is definitely interesting. So, next up, we're going for Lloyd. Lloyd has Milotic, Chandelure, Amoonguss, which looks fucking absolutely annoying as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He also has the Scyther Zapdos. He has the Scyther. He's a double flying again, so people must be thinking of either Scyther is their flying type and their other one, so Zapdos doesn't have amazing flying coverage. It has a Hurricane, of course, has Air Cutter. He has good momentum in his team, actually. Milotic getting Flip Turn, Zapdos getting Volt Twitch and U-Turn, Scyther getting U-Turn. Actually, no, that's it. I'm full of shit. So, Mega Glade, he's got a very offensive team. Looking at it, the Miltank, Chandelure, Zygarde, Mega Glade, Scyther, Bisharp, and Zapdos to be his offensive options. His Dragon Fairy Steel being Zygarde is great. Slurpuff is terrible. Bisharp is terrible. Bisharp's not terrible as a Pokemon, it's terrible as a Steel type. Just in general, it doesn't resist Fairy. It's quite weak to fighting. It's got a whole host of fucking problems about it. It is one of those ones. Like, I think if you draft it, its stabs are good. You almost have to think of it. If you're thinking about taking hits, you almost have to think of it as, like, when you build a team, you're thinking about the types that can take hits. You almost have to think of Bisharp as a fucking typeless non-entity when it comes to the defensive end. Unless you're afraid of Psychic Spam, which Amoonguss is. Yeah, actually, fair enough. You know what, even then, that's a bit fucking dangerous. It's only Psychic resist / immunity is Bisharp, which will be interesting. I think I missed that on the first look through. So if you've got Psychic and any form of fighting coverage, you could probably just fucking have your way with Lloyd's team. So that'll be interesting to see. Jose. Jose. Were you not majors recently? Were you ever majors? I think Jose was a majors battler at some point, like relatively lately. Don't know if he just fell off a cliff or he stopped trying. Fuck knows. He likes to run his defensive shit though. I remember that fucking fair and rightly. So Jose has Dragapult, Primarina, and Mega Aggron. That's fucking incredible. I highly rate Mega Aggron. Serena, Primarina, and Moltres. That's pretty fucking solid too, actually. Yeah, I like that. Weavile and Buzzwole. It's a lot of power. Actually, it's all a lot of power. What doesn't hit hard? Garbodor, Chimichu. So yeah, his dark fighting psychic core could have been fucking amazing if it wasn't for that fucking Chimichu sitting right there. Is it Chimichu? Chimichu? Fucking, I don't know, Chu-Chang. Some fucking shit. Literally, could have taken fucking anything in tier 5, it would have been better. Could have went Kadabra, would have been fucking solid. Anything like that. But we'll see how he gets on with. Everyone's allowed to fucking shit Pokemon or two. I've been accused of it myself, but people don't realise when I draft the tier 5, it's usually fucking incredible. So yeah, Kieran Black, Mega Deontay Corviknight is just fucking disgusting. Toxapex, Corviknight, Hippowdon is fucking disgusting. That team's just fucking absolutely filthy. He's also got sand support, is that right? Did I say? Yeah, Hippowdon. The reason I assumed he had sand support was Stoutland. So you only really see it with fucking sand. Although it can be useful with Intimidate. Here nor there. So he has a pretty fucking solid team. I'm pretty sure he's quite high up in the rankings too. Volcarona. Austin has Volcarona, Rotom Wash, Comfy, Virizion, Mesprit, Dusclops, Mink, Kangaskhan, Garchomp, Skarmory, Drapion, Regice. Oh, so that's what? Volcarona, Rotom Wash, and yeah, I'm definitely fucking struggling with life. Virizion, I think that's actually a really good core. Virizion being resistant to the rock type really helps Volcarona out. Rotom Wash takes on the flying types for the power of them. Yeah, it's a solid core. You got Mega Kangaskhan, then you got Garchomp, Skarmory, and Comfy. It's the same scenario with Darius. I think if you're going to draft Garchomp, you need to draft a steel type that resists ice. His ice resists to Rotom Wash and Volcarona. If you're bringing the pair of them and your Dragon Fairy Steel core, that's basically all 6 of your team you're bringing just for that fucking reason. So yeah, I'm not that fond of that. So Jermaine, Tapu Koko, Scissor, Nidoking, Greninja, Gurgeist, Tauros, Megazord Y, Kyurem, Galarian, Zapdos, Lycanroc, and Claydol. That's a team that doesn't like sun. That is a team that does not like sun. So who switches in on fire attacks? Nothing. I mean, Lycanroc doesn't like it. Greninja doesn't like it. Scissor definitely doesn't fucking like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. You've got U-turn in 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon. Teleport. You got Volt Switch. So he's got decent momentum. He's got good hazard control. Decent setters. Does he have good? Actually, does he have good hazard control? Yes, he has Rapid Spin. He's like fucking 17 defoggers. Yeah, he'll be alright with hazards. He needs to be with fucking with Zard Y. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't love the team. Not a fan. Here's what it is. Blow me. Right. So next up, we have to talk about Goi's team. No, I remember very fucking clearly. Celesteela, Ferrothorn, and Doublade make up for his steel types. Yeah. I'm pretty sure my notes were like 3 steel types, 2 water types, was it? 2 no fire types, no normal types, no dark type, and can just get fucking absolutely rinsed by a spec Shadow Ball Um, fucking, I suppose he could probably run band on his new blade and just fucking try and kill it through revenge. But I don't know. This team is easily the worst draft team I've seen in a while. Not trying to be a dick. Um, Scott pointed out that he could have dropped Celesteela, Ferrothorn, or Doublade and picked up Latias, which is sitting free, Drampa, which is sitting free, all of which would improve his team immensely. It is what it is. Yeah, Kevin M, who has a glorious butthole that glistens in the moonlight, and fucking, I don't know. Yeah, so his team of main Gardevoir, Como, Cortana is incredible. He has Zoroark, which I love. He's got a very fast fucking team. Right, with Cortana, Zeraora, Ambipom, Zoroark, Archeops. Got Slowbro, Cortana, and Magmortar, which were weak point with Fire, Water, Grass. But I don't know, like Zoroark just wants to fucking play hide and go nuke with this team as well. Like if you're staring down what you think's a fucking Zoroark, or you think you're staring down a fucking Cortana, and go into your, I don't know, what do you go into? Your fucking only option you have for it, really, and just takes a fucking chunk through Zoroark. You mean your Balix whenever Cortana actually comes out. Same with Zoroark. Same with Gardevoir. He has these options that you lose a Pokemon simply by guessing wrong, and there's fuck all you can do about it. You just get picked apart. Dwayne's team I also loved because it had a defensive core that can stall. It has the option to fucking just power flinch you to death. It has solid cores with Infernape, Hydreigon, Jirachi. Yeah, I think this is probably my favourite. That was like my top rated team minus. People probably say it's shite. I'll just move on. Gakori has a good team, as far as I remember. Let's see. No, I don't mean to open the fucking shop window here. What the fuck? Right, so Corey has Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Mega Blastoise, which looks fucking incredible. You have to remember, Mega Blastoise gets Terrain Pulse, which will make it Grass type and double in power. Anytime that Terrain's out. Cinderace makes a lot of use out of being able to heal as well. Goodra, which doesn't have natural recovery, likes it also. Is Dragon Fairy Steel being Goodra, Rabombi, Magnezone. Magnezone also benefits from the grassy terrain. So it's this one's terrain done right. I think in majors there was a terrain team where it kind of worked against itself, whereas this kind of helps them out. I think the only Pokemon that really doesn't gain anything from it would maybe be Dawn Fan. Simply because grass coverage is gonna fucking mint it anyway. Then we've got Reg, Mew, Blacephalon. That's a fucking terrifying core right there at the start. You got Aerodactyl for the speed, but once again you're pretty much fucking gambling the whole season. Got a lot of quad weaknesses. Now I'm looking at it: Swampert, Fortress, Dragonite, Zarude. That's interesting. You're definitely gonna need, I think that's one of those teams where if you have, I don't know, fire, a physical attacker fucking Infernape could really cause trouble to this team actually. If it had U-turn, Fire Punch, Grass Knot, Ice Punch, it could pretty much force you to lose a core But then again, I suppose you're not running fighting coverage, so maybe, who knows. Brandon, with Tappy Finney, Cobalion, and Megazord X as his core. I feel like neither Cobalion nor Charizard X, although Charizard doesn't like its dragon type being nerfed a bit. Cobalion doesn't mind the terrain, to be honest. Speed tiers are a little low. Speed tiers are a lot low. Was it Craig? No. Crobat. Yeah. It's another team. He doesn't have fucking Diggersby, so that's a disappointment. That always knocks him down a notch or two. Alicia has Heatran, Gliscor, Mega Gyarados. Oh, here. Fucking darn. Mega Gyarados, Heatran, Diggersby. That's a team that's looking to nuke, I think, personally. Yeah, I think it is a good team, to be fair. Alicia's Alicia. She'll have something she likes to use, and I think she'll use the fuck out of it, to be honest. It'll be interesting to get the Darmanitan to work. You got Tangrowth, Heatran, and what's her water type there? Tangrowth, Heatran, and Mega Gyarados is a fucking solid wee team to build around, to be honest. Appleton, Heatran. That's a lot of cores and fucking 2 Pokemon. It'll be interesting to see. I think she'll do well. She normally does. Especially when it comes to minors, there's certain coaches expected to sort of kind of blast through. Ryan being the absolute epitome of that, because he is one of the better battlers. He just obviously fell off for a bit. I think, I can't remember if he did I don't even think he fell off. I think he did a random draft, in the sense that he RNG'd the Pokemon through tiers to figure out which ones he was picking. So I mean, that might have just sent him down, to be honest with you. He had Torn T, his Mega Slowbro, Arcanine, and Delmise as a core, as a Firewater Grass, pretty solid. Little on the slow side, but strong. His Dragon Fairy Steel is Dragalge, Steelix, Aromatisse. I like that a bit. I don't love Aromatisse. I like Dragalge, I like Steelix, but they're low tier. Well, mid tier, yes, but the others are kind of I just don't like Aromatisse. Mammothswine, obviously great. Torn T. Playing a lot of missing fucking risk again. Terrakion, Dragalge gets, I suppose we go around Draco maybe. Mammothswine, Torn T. Yeah, you're throwing some low accuracy shit out of people. And I don't love it. So yeah, Ryan has an okay team. Blissey can teleport. Arcanine teleport. Torn T can U-turn. She's got good fucking momentum. Got some quasi control. So yeah, they're all pretty solid. I'll see if I can look for this. Taking a little while here. What the fuck is going on? Right, so why not? Okay. There's some serious shit happening here, sorry. But I want to see if I'm gonna see if I can find my actual rankings, and then I'll give you the official ones too. It's just going a little bit slow at the minute. But yeah. So the league starts tomorrow. The battling starts tomorrow. That's why I kind of held off on this, so that once I made this video, we weren't sitting fucking waiting for the next one. Battling starts tomorrow. I'll see when Jordan wants to fight. He's my week 1. I'll try and do it live, and then yeah, that's not fucking happening here, is it? Oh fucking Christ! Problem is, I need to get on my phone. I would need to go on my phone to do it. And my phone's currently on my camera. Honestly, I think I was asking him to fucking translate shit to Japanese. Jesus Christ, my guy. Could you be any fucking slower? Right. Anyway. Don't forget to put a wee comment underneath to see who you think will win both leagues. Who'll get promoted, who'll get relegated. That's always a fun fucking conversation. Right, let's see. Abbins. Let's see. So, my minors ranks were, the bottom was Goy, then Jermaine, Dana, Brandon, Lloyd, Alicia, Ryan, Shale, Reg, Gakori, Austin, Jose, and then top 4 were Corey in 4th, Kevin M in 3rd, Killen in 2nd, and then Dwayne in 1st. Let's see. Yeah, the PFL ones are fucking long. Away, I think. Right. Did I see it there? Majors was Scott first, David second. No, I didn't put myself in the rankings. So it was Scott first, David second, Darius third, Scott Baker 4th, Kevin L 5th, Charles 6th, Jordan 7th, Adam 8th, Chris 9th, Quentin 10th, Blair 11th, Jake 12th. Did I even look at Jake's team? Kevin 13th, Toasty 14th, and Edwin 15th. Obviously that was out of 15 because I don't like to rank myself. It feels a bit fucking conceited, to be honest. And then we'll look at the overalls. So overall, oh come on, you fucking boring bastard. Right. So overall, through the average of all the admins, they had Goy last, Alicia in 15th, Brandon in 14th, Sheila in 13th, Dwayne in 12th, who I had first, McCoy in 11th, Lloyd in 10th, Jermaine in 9th, Kevin Martinez in 8th, Ryan in 7th, Dana in 6th, Corey in 5th, Reg in 4th, Jose in 3rd, Austin in 2nd, and Keelan in 1st. So that'll be interesting to keep a wee eye on for the coming weeks to see how that system worked out. But then again, some people kind of go, I don't know, I think we probably all have flawed ways of ranking, but it is only ranking, so I mean, who gives a fuck, right? So, majors, we had Edwin in 16th, Kevin S in 15th, Quentin in 14th, Jake in 13th, Chris in 12th, Toasty in 11th, Blair in 10th, Charles in 9th, Adam in 8th, Kevin L in 7th, Darius in 6th, which I'm sure he's probably fucking raging about, Jordan in 5th, David in 4th, Scott F in 3rd, Scott B in 2nd, and me in 1st, which is fucking mental in my head, but I do have a beautiful fucking team. So yeah, don't forget to I don't know. I think I'll ask you to like and subscribe because let's be honest, the fucking YouTube channels for the draft league and the people who like it, and the people who don't. So I look forward to bringing you content, and let's be honest, the rankings videos are probably when it's going to be fun to watch. Hopefully. I mean, I just show up and talk bollocks, so I mean, it's a bit fucking short-sighted to me. I think it's going to be good. So, we'll get into it. And, yeah, don't forget to fucking pop in next time. Probably the battle. And then next Monday, hopefully I'll do the very first, well, Season 12, Week 1 of the recaps. So yeah, come back for that, and until next time, have a fucking cracking day. So, bye.